Hey, good morning guys, Tush coming at you. Saturday, February 21st, and just about 11:30 in the morning. A little warmer outside today, it's about -10, so it's going in the right direction. Unfortunately, we got a bit of snow as well, so looks like we're gonna have to shovel today at some point. We'll let it stop. Hopefully it'll stop in the next few hours and we can get out there and shovel. In the meantime, we've got the garage heating up. It's about 7 degrees Celsius inside. And we're back on the rear suspension components. So we're slowly making our way through the table, and we have these parts left, which are the rear mounting plates, and this is the rear sway bar connection. So I showed you the straps before, the axle limiting straps, I guess they're called, and the U-bolts as well. So we're going to clean these parts up to begin with. I do have the brake back plates just sitting over there. We've got to scrub those down with a with some probably 220 grit or 320 grit, or maybe even a Scotch-Brite, and we'll get those into paint. And I've also got the rear springs over here as well, just sitting there. We got to get those into paint. I figured I'd get everything stripped down and we'll paint everything in one shot. We'll get it hanging from the ceiling if we can, and get it painted once we're done cleaning everything at the end of the day. Alright guys, we'll come back when we make some progress. Alright guys, there's a quick look of the parts before they're cleaned up. So I've got everything disassembled. I've got the rear sway bar mounts all disassembled, and we're just ready to pack those away. And we'll start cleaning these up. We'll probably hit them with the die grinder first, and then we'll throw them in the blaster to give them a final cleaning before we get them into paint. Alright guys. So we're making progress on the small parts, getting them sandblasted, and it takes a while for my tank to recharge when I'm sandblasting, so I'm going to start working on another project that doesn't require the air compressor. Here's the rear sway bar. It's pretty rusty and ugly. We're going to get the grinder out with a little flap disc on it, and we're going to go to town on that. I just thought I'd give you a quick shot of that before we start on that, just for posterity. Alright guys, so we're just plugging along. Don't know how well you can hear me, I got my mask on. But that bar looks a lot better. Not in bad shape. It's funny how it's got a lot more rust on the one side. It's got some deeper pits here versus the other side, which is pretty good shape. Hard to believe from left to right that it can be that different, but it is. Anyway, we'll treat that with some rust mort, and that should be good for primer. Alright guys, we'll continue on with the sandblasting of the small parts. Okay, quick update for you guys. Just come up to 10:30 p.m. and we've got a bunch of parts in primer. So we've got the sway bar mounts, the sway bar itself. Those are the brake cable arms for the brake back plates, and then the rest of the suspension bits and the brake back plates themselves are in black primer. Those will be silver, and those will be gold. So we're probably going to put the gold on tonight. We'll wait about an hour or so for that primer to flash off, and then we'll come back with the gold, and we'll come back with the first coat of silver. So we'll give you an update after that's done. Hopefully we'll be done probably within an hour and a half or so, and time for bed. Alright guys, we'll come back in a little bit just for the final update. Alright guys, Tush coming back at you. It's now Sunday, February 22nd. It's 12:19 in the morning, 19 past midnight. Anyway, just finishing up out here. It's been a long day, but I wanted to get this done. So we've got the sway bar done. We've got it in gold, and we've got the red and green cadmium sort of tint to it. We've got the sway bar bushing brackets done as well, so they look good. There's the levers for the rear brakes. So yeah, and the rest is in black primer. So all in all, a pretty good day, I think. Long day, but anyway, we accomplished what we wanted to do. The only thing we didn't get done were those bump stop brackets for the axle straps, so we'll get those done tomorrow. Anyway, we're going to call it a night. we'll shut her down out here, and we'll get back out here hopefully early tomorrow morning. All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow, or talk to you later today.